NASA is launching a revolutionary new Earth-observing satellite. It's called PACE, the Plankton Aerosol Cloud Ocean Ecosystem. Wow, satellite, okay, this is amazing. Program Manager, NASA Water Resources, Aaron Urquhart is joining us. Aaron, I think I've said a mouthful in that thing. At this point, I'm ready for the pop quiz.
Okay. Good morning.
I'm kidding, I'm not. What is this all about? What is the new mission?
Yeah. Good morning, San Diego. So like you said, NASA is launching the PACE Earth Observatory this evening. So this is NASA's first great climate investment that's going to let us look at the oceans, the atmospheres, and the land. It's building on and advancing about 20 years of ocean color science, and it's going to revolutionize the way we look at the oceans. So unlike ever before, the PACE satellite is going to be able to look at the combination of all these systems to really understand the health of our planet.
I mean, it's fascinating stuff when you really start to look at it. So PACE is going to monitor the ocean color. What can we learn from that in terms of, like, for regular folks like us who are not NASA scientists, like, what is that going to tell us? How is that going to improve or affect my life?
Yeah, that's a great question. So ocean color, really, it's the light that's emanating out of the ocean, and that can depend on the solar radiation, the angle of the sun and the satellite, and really what's in the water. So thinking about San Diego and kind of what's really important is in these ocean ecosystems and these coastal ecosystems, the color of the ocean is really going to tell us about what's in the water. So if we see green, we see chlorophyll, which is phytoplankton and algae. And so now what PACE is going to let us to do is, in addition to saying, is phytoplankton there, it's going to tell us who's there. And a lot of these species of algal blooms are harmful. And so in San Diego, we have a species called Pseudonytzia. And this is a harmful algal bloom that's really bad for fisheries. If you drink it, if your animals are kind of they come in contact with the water, it can really cause issues. So it's going to tell us the health of the coastal oceans. And with all these different colors, we can tell new things about what's in the water.
Incredible. What are you most excited to learn from this mission?
Yeah. So I'm a water person, and I've been studying harmful algal blooms for my entire professional career. And so what's really exciting about PACE for me is, like I said, we're going to be able to tell things about these little things in the water that can hurt all of us in ways that we've never been able to understand them before.
Wow. Let's talk about this atmospheric river event that we're all getting here in California. It's coming to San Diego in just a little bit. How does PACE help with the data for precipitation and everything else? Because I know it's all kind of interconnected.
Yeah. So the atmospheric component of PACE is really interesting as well. So PACE is going to allow us to look at aerosols and clouds and really understand how clouds and aerosols are moving around the Earth. So while it's not really going to be able to tell us anything about precipitation, PACE data can work with other satellites that NASA Earth has to be able to understand the dynamics between precipitation and cloud presence.
Boy, when you see that, we showed that graphic of the ocean and just everything of the entire planet. It really is overwhelming to kind of just look at that. If people want to learn more about this, Aaron, where can they go, and how do we watch the launch, first of all, and study more if folks are interested in this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we have a phenomenal online presence. The best way is to go to nasa.gov/PACE. There's also an incredible social media presence at NASA Earth. And through both of those resources, there can be ways for the audience to register to watch the live launch this evening.
This is one of those moments where I say, I love talking to smart people because they know stuff. It's just fascinating. Program Manager of NASA Water Resources, Aaron Urquhart, we thank you very much. Good luck with the whole program. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.